Imagine a missile that can fly at 5 times the speed of sound, maneuver unpredictably, and strike any target on Earth within an hour. This is not science fiction, this is the new reality of modern warfare. The United States, Russia, and China are locked in a desperate race to develop hypersonic weapons, which could render current defense systems obsolete and reshape global power dynamics. But who is truly ahead? In this video, we will uncover the secrets of hypersonic technology, compare the latest advances of these superpowers, and reveal which nation is poised to dominate the next generation of strategic weapons. First, let's clarify what hypersonic actually means. Any vehicle that travels faster than Mach 5 times the speed of sound, is considered hypersonic. But speed alone is not the game changer. What makes hypersonic weapons revolutionary is their combination of extreme velocity and maneuverability. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, which follow a predictable parabolic trajectory, hypersonic glide vehicles and cruise missiles can change course mid-flight, making them nearly impossible to intercept. The technical challenges are immense: managing intense heat from air friction, maintaining stable flight at speeds exceeding 6,000 km per hour, and developing advanced materials that can withstand temperatures over 2,000 degrees Celsius. Only 3 nations have made significant progress: the United States, Russia, and China. Russia claims to be the first country to deploy hypersonic weapons operationally. The Avangard is a hypersonic glide vehicle launched atop an intercontinental ballistic missile. It can fly through the atmosphere at speeds up to Mach 20 and perform sharp maneuvers to dodge missile defense systems. Russia has stated that Avangard entered combat duty in December 2019. Then there is the Zircon, a hypersonic anti-ship cruise missile that flies at Mach 8 with a range of 1,000 kilometers. Russia has been testing Zircon from warships and submarines since 2020, and President Putin announced its deployment in 2022. However, Western analysts question the actual readiness and reliability of these systems, noting that Russia's defense budget is only a fraction of the US or China's. Nonetheless, Russia's early operational status gives it a potential edge in intimidation and regional deterrence. China has rapidly accelerated its hypersonic programs, catching many by surprise. The DF-17 is a medium-range ballistic missile equipped with a hypersonic glide vehicle, displayed publicly at China's 2019 National Day Parade. It is designed to strike targets in the Western Pacific, including U.S. naval assets and bases in Guam. The YJ-21 is a ship-launched hypersonic anti-ship missile, which China unveiled in 2022. Analysts estimate it can reach Mach 6 and has a range of 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers. More unsettling are China's advances in hypersonic research. In 2021, they tested a fractional orbital bombardment system, a hypersonic glide vehicle that could theoretically circle the globe before striking its target. China is also developing scramjet engines for reusable hypersonic aircraft. With its massive investment and rigorous testing program, China may be on track to surpass both Russia and the United States in the coming decade. The United States once led hypersonic research but fell behind in the post-Cold War era. Today, the U.S. military has multiple programs to catch up. The Air Force's AGM-183A ARRW is an air-launched hypersonic missile that failed several tests but achieved its first successful flight in 2022. The Navy's conventional prompt strike uses the same glide vehicle but launched from submarines. The Army is developing the long-range hypersonic weapon, also called Dark Eagle, which uses a mobile ground launcher. In 2023, the U.S. conducted its first successful test of the all-up round. Critics argue that the U.S. approach is fragmented across services and that budget overruns and delays have allowed Russia and China to gain ground. However, the U.S. invests heavily in advanced testing infrastructure and materials science, and it possesses the most sophisticated counter-hypersonic defense systems in development. The Pentagon has prioritized hypersonics as a top modernization area, with funding exceeding $15 billion over the next 5 years. So, who leads the hypersonic race? If we measure by deployed operational systems, Russia currently has the edge with Avangard and Zircon. However, quantity and reliability are uncertain. China is arguably the fastest developer, with multiple systems in testing and a strong industrial base. The United States, though behind in fielding weapons, has the deepest scientific expertise and could leapfrog competitors with more advanced designs. Crucially, the race is not just about weapons but also about defense. Both Russia and China have expressed concerns about U.S. missile defense systems, while the U.S. fears hypersonic threats to its aircraft carriers and homeland. In reality, each country has different strengths: Russia's early deployment, China's industrial momentum, and America's technological depth. The outcome will shape the balance of power for decades, but no single country has a decisive lead. Instead, we are witnessing a new era of active deterrence where speed and agility trump stealth and numbers. We have delved into the world of hypersonic missiles, explored the capabilities of these superpowers, and assessed who might be leading the race. As tensions rise and technology evolves, hypersonic weapons will become a key factor in international security. Understanding these developments is crucial for anyone interested in global affairs, defense, or the future of conflict. Keep watching this channel for more in-depth analysis on cutting-edge military technology and geopolitical strategy. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like, share it with fellow enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Your support helps us bring you the most accurate and engaging insights. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.